Hello everyone, Mission Impossible Fallout arrives in cinemas, and I wanted to go over an older video game called Mission Impossible Operation Surma for the PlayStation 2. I bought this game when I was a teen, it got me through some really hard times, and yeah, it's pretty similar to Splinter Cell or Metal Gear Solid. It's a lower tier version of those two franchises. And it involves Ethan Hunt in an impossible mission. Him and his IMF team must travel to exotic locations to stop this corporation called the Surma Corporation. He must stop that corporation from continuing their diabolical plans for global domination. You have Steve Bloom as Ethan Hunt. I do kind of wish we had Tom Cruise, but you do have Ving Rhames as Luther Stickle, which is a nice addition from the movie. We also have John Paulson reprise his role of Billy Baird, and then we have Melinda Clarke as Sophia Ivanescu, and Kirk Thornton as Simon Algo. And yeah, it's pretty much after Mission Impossible 2, so even though it's a short-haired Ethan Hunt, it kind of borrows elements from the first two films, more primarily the second film. Director Swanbeck is your handler, and there's some scenes that are very reminiscent of Mission Impossible 2 and Mission Impossible, whether it be on the ropes through lasers, destroying viruses. Heck, there's even a precursor to Fallout with this great skydiving scene. It's one of my favorite parts in the later half of the game. The cinematics are very well done for the period they're in. If you're a fan of games from Atari like Terminator Dawn of Fate or Rise of the Machines, you may like this. It has a similar type of cutscene dynamic in between the gameplay. The gameplay is pretty basic. It's pretty much what you've seen in Metal Gear Solid. You go around either as a third-person shooter or stealth, and I like how you have to use gadgets to like break into stuff, tap into cameras, and different things like that. We also have various twists and turns like any other Mission Impossible story on film. And this is definitely more of the action Mission Impossible from the films more than the television show. I remember playing the Game Boy game of Mission Impossible, and it could have been a better game. I keep feeling like it was about a year or two too late, but for 2003, it wasn't bad, and we didn't get many games based off of movies like that. I had a lot of fun with this. It wasn't as sophisticated or well done as Metal Gear Solid or Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell, but again, if you want kind of a lesser version of those two games, I highly recommend playing this and checking this out, especially if you're a Mission Impossible fan. Who could forget that rock theme? I give Mission Impossible Operation Surma a 4 out of 5. I hope you enjoyed this quick voiceover review on this gaming hour before Fallout arrives.